Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and I am so excited to be doing this video for you guys. And if you have scoliosis and you experience pain and you've been trying to find different ways to help with that pain, then keep watching this video. So in this video, I'm going to show you different core exercises that I use to help decrease my back pain. And overall, if my core is stronger, I feel a big difference in how I feel, and especially in my back, so I'm able to do more stuff without having pain. First, I want to say I really hope everyone is staying safe and well with this coronavirus going around. I know this is a really hard time for everyone, so I thought this would be a good time to show you guys some exercises you can do at home since the gyms are closed. So all you will need is a mat or a soft surface to lay on, and that is it. You don't need any other equipment to perform these exercises. That way you can do them at home. So I do want y'all to know I am a physical therapist assistant, so I do have some background knowing what kind of things would help with scoliosis, but I am not a physical therapist, so I can't evaluate you. So I'm going to explain each exercise prior to showing you the video, so just give you a few little helpful hints and tips for doing it correctly, because it is very important when you have scoliosis or just back pain in general to make sure you're doing it properly so you don't injure your back or cause more pain. So I will be explaining each of them, and then I will show you a little clip of the video and say how many sets and reps that I usually do. And you can do this every day. You can do this every other day. If you're just starting out, maybe try every other day or a little less. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the first exercise that is kind of the most basic one. You need to get down before you try the other ones because you kind of use it throughout in a way. It's called a posterior pelvic tilt. And what you're going to do is you're going to be lying flat on your back with your knees bent. And then the purpose of this is to really tighten your muscles in your stomach and kind of suck in your belly button. And then you should feel the flat of your back that usually has a little sway in it in the back. You should feel that flatten against the floor. And then you want to hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, so breathe a few times and then let it up slowly, and then you do it again. Now, the purpose of this one really is to really strengthen the abdominal muscles and your low back muscles. It's just a very good exercise to help neutralize the spine, which is so important. Right, so the next exercise is one of my least favorites, but one of the best ones you can do. So it's a plank, and planks I just struggle with. They're just hard, but they're very good. It's considered one of the best exercises to do overall because it strengthens your abs, it strengthens your back muscles, it strengthens your hip muscles. Your whole body is engaged. But what is most important that you need to be mindful of with doing this exercise is your form. So you want to make sure that your elbows are below your shoulders and that you keep your core engaged at all times. So make sure you keep your abs tight and don't lose form. It's important to lock your knees and slightly tuck in your tailbone and then keep your core engaged, like I've said. So this exercise, it gets kind of tough after a little while if you're not used to it. I know people who can do it for minutes on end, which I definitely cannot do. My limit's probably a minute, maybe a minute and a half. But it's good to do it like 3 times. I usually do 20 to 30 seconds and do it 3 times. And so if you're first starting out, maybe try the 20 seconds, and then once you just keep working your way up, whatever feels best for you. Next exercise is a plank, but it's a little modification added to it. So with this, it's going to be a plank, and then you're going to do hip dips. So this is really important to do to help strengthen your oblique muscles, which are on the side, because you need to engage all of your core muscles, not just the front ones. It's very important for posture, keeping a flexible spine, and all of that helps decrease pain. This one also really works on balance, which is very important for core strengthening. So I do this one about 2 to 3 sets for 30 seconds, just continually going back and forth and back and forth. It's just a continuing movement. This one does burn pretty bad, and if you can't do 30 seconds at first, go ahead and try 20 and then just try to work your way up as you go. This next video is going to look a little different. I had filmed all my videos and I thought I had what I wanted, and then I really wanted to add the side plank and hip dips because it is such a good exercise, and so I quickly just videoed it because I wanted y'all to have it. That's why it looks a little bit different, but I really think it's important for y'all to have it because it's such a good exercise. Alright, so the next one, I'm going to show you another version of a plank, but this time it's a side plank. So what you're going to do is get on your side and lift up on your feet, and you have a straight body. So you want to keep your body in a straight line, and then keep your elbow under your shoulder like in the other planks that I've talked about. And so this one, what I want you to do, it's a side plank plus hip dips. So you're going to move your body up and down. So lower your hip towards the floor, and then you're gonna bring it back up to the starting position. And I do this about 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps each side. And if you need to start out less, that's okay, whatever feels okay with your body. But I usually do 15 to 20 reps. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. This one definitely burns, but this one is very important too for your side core muscles. Alright, so the next exercise are heel taps. So this one's also going to work on your side abs, your oblique muscles, and those are so important to help with bending and twisting and keeping your posture strong while you're doing those things so you don't hurt your back. So this one's very important, but you also have to be careful with this one not to strain your neck too much. So you're going to be lying flat on your back with your knees bent, and what you do is just raise up a little bit, and you don't want to bring your head forward like this. You want to keep it up. Even though you do bring it up a little bit, you don't want to over exaggerate it and strain your neck. So just be mindful of that. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise your upper body just a little bit, and then you're going to move your body side to side and touch each heel with your hand. And it's just a continuing movement, but I do about 20 reps each side for 3 sets. This one really works good on your core because it's more of a upper body workout. It doesn't really use the lower body at all, so this one really focuses on your core muscles. The next exercise that I'm going to show you guys is a bicycle crunch with a little stretch. So the bicycle crunch, what you do is you lay on your back and you move your opposite elbow usually to your opposite knee, and so it's kind of like a side oblique exercise, but it also works your upper abs as well. But with this one, I want you to go a little bit over, so past your knee, for a little extra stretch in your back. But the key to this one is definitely keep your posterior pelvic tilt throughout, and don't let your back come too far off the ground, because it's very important to keep that stable. It's also very important to just rotate your torso area and not your pelvis, because you want that to stay. We're working on the ab muscles, we don't want to use the lower body too much except for moving your legs. Also, this one you want to be careful not to put too much stress on your neck like in the last heel tap one. Your neck is going to be forward a little bit, and that's natural, but you don't want it to move it too forward, otherwise you could strain your neck and that could cause injury or more pain, and you definitely don't want that. So definitely be careful with this one, and if you haven't done it before, talk to your doctor first. Alright, this next one is it's a great exercise to really focus on working your back muscles, your core, everything's kind of engaged. It's also really good for balance. This one helps align the spine, and it really helps improve stability. So this one's called Bird Dog, and so what that is, you're going to be on all fours on the ground. You're going to be on your hands and your knees. And so with this one, you are going to raise the opposite hand and the opposite leg at the same time. But you want to do this very slow and controlled. And you can tell in my video, I'm still not great at it. I still wobble a little bit because I'm working on my balance. But it is such a good exercise to do. You don't want to overstretch though and hurt yourself, so just go until where you feel comfortable and then stop there. And you definitely want to make sure you engage your abs the whole time, like with every exercise we've already talked about, but you don't want to lose form with this one because you could hurt your back. You want to look down while you're doing this and kind of tuck your chin down, and you don't want to crane your neck up like that because that will definitely strain your back. So great. It's a little bit more challenging. It might not be for everybody, but for me it definitely is. Definitely have fun with this one, and just make sure you're doing proper form, and this one's going to work a lot of muscles and it's going to be really good. one of the last ones I'm going to show you guys is the Superman. So this one, you're going to lie on your stomach and you're going to have your arms above your head and you're going to lift your arms and your legs at the same time. So this one, be careful. If it hurts your back, then back off a little bit. But this one definitely works on strengthening your back muscles, and it's definitely worked for me. That doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. So you're gonna bring your arms and your legs up as far as you can go, and then you're gonna lower them slowly. So it's a slow control movement, but this one is so good for strengthening your back muscles. And then I do this about 3 sets, 20 reps each. You can start out less if you need to, but that's just what I usually do. So this one is very good for your back muscles and you will definitely feel the burn. Alright, so this last exercise that I'm going to show you, it's just a different version of the Superman. So you're going to be in the exact same position and you're going to lift up exactly the same, but you're just going to add a prone shoulder press. In the prone shoulder press, you're just adding an arm movement up and down when you do it, and this is very good to help improve stability and strength in your back overall. This one just is a little bit harder version and it just gives you a little bit more strength. So if it bothers you, back off, but it is very good for overall strengthening of your back, and it's one of my favorites. So enjoy. Those are all the exercises that I have. They're different core exercises that I usually do to help with my pain from scoliosis, and I hope this is helpful for some of you guys. This is something that I've been kind of passionate about for a while because it's affected me, so I want to be able to share with you guys some things that have helped me and hopefully help some of y'all out there. If y'all have any different exercises that y'all do to help engage your core or just to help decrease your pain from scoliosis, or just some of your favorite other exercises, definitely leave them in the comments below because I'm looking for new ones all the time, and I'd like to hear what y'all have to say about it. Consult with your medical providers before trying anything in this video just to be safe. Everybody is different, so not one thing is going to work for everybody. I just want to show you guys some of the things that have personally helped me, and I hope that they help you too. But definitely talk to your doctors prior to using these exercises. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very excited to be able to share this with you guys, and stay tuned because I'm going to be posting another one soon about different stretches that I do that help with scoliosis, and hopefully that will help you too. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.